Welcome, Empty Minds, episode 36.
Yeah, so welcome to episode. We're missing somebody right now.
Yes.
This thing is...
We're missing...
he's busy.
He's getting busy.
He's getting busy.
Yeah, what's been going on this week?
Oh, I guess to me personally, not a whole
Tell
lot.
me.
I taped a projector above my bed. Nearly killed me. Like in the middle of the night, the tape is coming off, and this thing is like almost going to fall down right on me.
You just created a guillotine over your bed.
I had that thought, like, wait a second. What have I done? But it does look good. It's like a perfectly...
You're just taping that thing on your roof. Has science gone too far?
It's a perfect 50-inch TV-ish using a projector. And I like
Good
it.
with that size?
It's good shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Tower of Orthanc, as I say.
The Tower of Orthanc's almost touching that.
That Willy Wonka thing is insane. I don't know if we can start with that because I don't have shit about it, but that thing is hilarious.
We'll go around. How was your week, Brandon?
Yeah.
Not good. I helped my mom move. I shouldn't say that. Not move. Helped her get a new couch.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't help her get it. Oh my god. I helped her carry in the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice couch?
Yeah, it's pretty big. It was hard trying to get it in.
Size of the couch. Where'd the couch?
I had to carry from like the
Is that a new couch for the second living room in the basement?
No, upstairs. But I had to carry it upwards. So like someone's at the bottom. I had to lift up like this. And it's hard to carry something from when you're like upwards.
I see. Yeah.
Because like you're carrying all the weight, trying to pull the weight up like this. It's easy to push like this.
Yeah.
And then like
You know what? She had one of those couches where the backside can like come out and has like two pegs. And I don't like that's the same shit. Oh, it's not. That's kind of
this couch is nice.
That's a bad couch. The new couch probably way better. This is the couch you want. This would be ideal if it was a little longer.
Christian said that this couch is ideal for all ladies because he said no matter how long you sit on it, eventually you're going to be laying down.
Which is why this podcast is only 20 minutes.
Eventually you're going to be falling asleep.
We don't want to stay here too long.
We both started sitting or we both started like sinking, laying down. Christian, yeah, that couch does that.
Yeah, that tends to happen. That tends to happen on that couch.
Just anybody who comes over.
Yeah.
I sit over there and I just watch.
I watched Shogun. Shogun is a great TV show. I think it's exclusive to FX. It's a studio or whatever called FX, which is where I watched it, of course.
That's the show about like Chinese pirates fighting democracy.
Chinese democracy. Close.
Guns N' Roses album.
Yeah. No,
talk about the late
it's funny. Somebody posted a joke that this is a great week for a white man in a strange land being accustomed to their ways because you have Dune too, and with the Fremen or whatever.
Oh, so he's
and then you got Shogun. So a Protestant Christian finds his way. He's trying to rally the Japanese against the Catholics. So he goes there. He's like a pirate, basically. He's like, but
there's a pirate. I mean, he's like a Chinese pirate fighting democracy.
He's also Chinese. No, he's from like England. But yeah, no, he gets there. Like there's like Game of Thrones level political drama amongst the Japanese clans, and they're all fighting to become shogun, and they're trying to use this guy as a like political piece to make that happen. So there's like the 2 episodes out so far. It ended on a really good cliffhanger where the one of the leads of a clan just learned that there are like hidden Catholic bases all around Japan, and that Spain and like England have divided up the area, like they own it. So they're like, did he really say that?
So is the main character a piece of shit?
He is a piece of shit. He's like he's a piece of shit, but he's like not the worst. It's like of the time.
He's in a world of pieces of shit.
Yeah,
he's
it's like
piece of shit.
Like when you first get there, Japanese people there, they boil a guy alive, and you could just hear it's like brutal fucking screaming. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But that's just it's so like real and intense. Really good TV show. Highly recommend it. I'm looking forward to Sunday just for that reason.
And
episode 3.
Nice. Now we'll move on to Big Budge, the biggest Budge, the big Budge who sits here in black shirts with his black hair with a black background. Sometimes you can't even see my hair. But Big Budge has been enveloped. His life has been taken over. He is deep in the land of Final Fantasy VII right now. And the game has been out for 2 days, and I have 25 hours in it. Not proud of those hours.
Why it's not enough?
There should have been more.
Yeah, there should have brought more.
It should have been more.
Yeah, I remember it was like late. I stopped my stream at 2:00. I went to bed. I woke up and you're still live. Still play. Yeah, I tuned in and you're like playing a card game and Final Fantasy Rebirth. And I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Yeah.
Yeah, because the first day we got it at 11 and I played it. The first day was the most insane because I worked an entire day of work, got home, and started playing Final Fantasy. So that means I drove 2 hours one way, worked 8, and was up before that, and then waited when I got home an hour to play. Wow. And then I slept until 2, woke up and started gaming again until 3, and then I gamed for another 10.5 hours.
God damn. That's crazy.
And then I woke up and then I started playing and I played yesterday throughout the day, but I only played for 5 hours, which is still a long time.
5 hours.
Yeah.
That's so rare for me. I don't think I've had I did have a stream recently where I played like Zelda for 5 hours.
I streamed 7 hours Resident Evil 4 Remake last year. I was sitting on the floor the whole time.
Yeah, oh man, that would suck. Yeah, you need a chair like this with lumbar support, and it's like this you can go wild. You need a couch like that.
You need a couch like that. Test it. Lay down.
That's all it was.
But yeah, it's a great game. Like it deserves the 10 out of 10.
The game is so beautiful. The fucking story,
I thought there was,
especially if you played the first one, fucking nostalgic as shit. Amazing. I am totally enveloped. I'm totally hooked. And this was what I've been waiting for almost 4 years for, and I know that I'm going to have to wait another 4.
I hate that. I want them to rush it. Why can't they have it all done already? I want Sephiroth's Pluto attack. Give me it.
I know, that's insane. I don't know if actually they put everything so far into this game.
They'll have that moment at the very least. I know they're changing stuff. I think, right, with the fuckery with the timeline.
Yeah.
But I know they will have that moment for me.
If for those of you who don't know, maybe Christian will put it on there, but it says he does an attack where the attack is 5 minutes long and he destroys the entire solar system.
Yeah. It's like punching a hole through planets. It's going through Jupiter or something. It's fucking wild.
I know the weirdest thing is that they're totally in a different universe than us, but they have the same planets.
Yeah. Very true. Earth, yeah, it just has a different backstory. I'll have the thing up while we're talking, just to show you how long it goes.
Just to have it start at the beginning of the podcast and how long it is. Still be going.
Man, some people they play the demo. I didn't know there's a demo out.
I didn't
decently
want to play the
chunky demo. Yeah, I don't get playing demos. Elden Ring, I was really excited for.
RE4, I was stoked for it.
You know what? RE2's demo, I can understand because that's a brand new Resident Evil experience at the time. It was never, I don't know if RE7 was with the RE engine. It probably was, but this is like a new form that like RE3 and then Village sort of copied, but not with this.
Demos I do get. Demos I get for people who are on the fence about a game.
Yeah, if you're not sure.
But me, if I'm gung-ho to I'm playing this game no matter what, I don't want to play something and then wait another week. I'd rather just play it all through because then I'm probably going to have to play it again.
Exactly. And a lot of the streamers that got this earlier, played the demo, they had to play it again. And it's just an awkward experience. I don't know. Because the demo seemed pretty hefty. I think it was the entire Nibelheim section with the burning town and stuff.
Great
Spoilers.
section. Fucking amazing. Awesome. I'm so fucking pumped.
Somebody edited like fox ears on Sephiroth for that scene where he's in the flames, and I was like, is that a mod or is that real? I don't know. Like it might be like, because they said like do this to unlock the fox ears, Sephiroth. I was like, that might take away from everything.
It's like go lay on Christian's couch.
Yeah.
Get your ass clapped. Return back to game, and then Sephiroth's just
Oh yeah, so we gotta mention something. Last week we talked about an awesome Mandalorian game, and more details came out that it should have been even more fucking awesome. Like it was truly going to be the Star Wars game that everybody wanted, and EA canceled it.
They did, those fuckers.
Those motherfuckers canceled my Star Wars game. I was going to be a bounty hunter.
This has happened multiple times on the Empty Minds where we have to do retractions. Because just last week we're like, oh, Respawn, Mandalorian game, awesome. Next week, go fuck yourselves. That's where we're at. It's like, fuck's sake.
Like, the demand is there. Why not? Why isn't it possible?
Why not, you stupid
bastards? I wonder if they give a good reason, but
why'd they cancel it?
I think it's just rumored it's canceled.
Well, I heard that they're still working on the next Jedi game.
You know what? I also heard that the Old Republic remake is not canceled. So that teaser of Revan holds a lightsaber to his face or some shit, still going strong. That's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm happy about that. Those games are awesome.
And the game in 2027 game coming out with Star Wars
2027.
It was really 2 years ago. Remember?
Epic. Yeah.
Cinematic trailers, all epic.
They had this. Do you remember that the crazy 8-minute cinematic trailer where it looked like Dune? There's like
remember their drumming,
guys,
their drumming
drums and shit. Yeah. Then the game gets canceled.
No.
Oh, it was called Star Wars Eclipse.
It's coming out in 2027. It's not canceled.
Oh yeah, it's so long away where it's like it might as well be canceled.
What the fuck is this game?
I want to. My iPad's not here.
Play the trailer.
You know what?
We can watch the trailer.
Right, it's 8 minutes. I mean, it's too long.
I mean, the graphics. You can see what the trailer would have looked like.
Okay.
Like it looks really. I'll show a screenshot or something.
The guy looked like my ball sack.
Yeah, it came out 2 years ago.
Why are you agreeing? You haven't seen it.
I said yeah. I was like, yeah, I did.
Here's the
both of you guys agreed.
Here's the bald guys that were drumming.
That guy looks like your ball sack.
I'm gonna have to show images here.
Of a ball sack.
They need the context. But yeah,
might as well whip them out, boys. We're all here.
Did you hear that Ian McShane called the Continental, which is a spinoff of the John Wick series, he called it a cash grab?
I did, and you know what? It is a cash grab.
I mean, you know what? Technically, that's exactly what it is. Doesn't mean it can't be good. However, I hear it's just okay.
Just like it seems like John Wick 5 cash grab.
Probably.
Yeah.
What about the
4 just came out, didn't it?
They did a. They're planning on doing a ballerina. John Wick's, is a ballerina. I don't know if that character was in a previous John Wick movie. I didn't recognize her. But they're doing a spin-off TV show. Spin-off TV show with her. And same deal. Same deal. I'm like,
everybody
fuck.
just had to get in there with their own take on it.
You know, it could be good. I don't really. I like John Wick. John Wick without John Wick is nothing to me.
I don't know. It could be good. Like you're
like,
on your own show.
Yeah, it's like I don't like John Wick's. The appeal of John Wick is John Wick. Are you gonna call it John Wick's ballerina or some shit? I don't know.
I hate from the world of John Wick.
Yeah, it's just gonna be that.
The ballerina, but it's just I don't know.
They're really squeezing. They're milking it dry, and it's I don't know successful. That's really
John Wick
be.
5. It just seems like this guy has been so much to get out, and he finally did everything. And then in 5, you're just like, fuck you.
Him back in
because it was 100% implied that he survived.
Which movie was it where it implied that every single person on the planet's an assassin? Was that the third movie where he's like walking through New York and the homeless are like?
I think that's the second.
Was that the second? Wow,
no.
That became John Wick's universe real quick.
Maybe it is the second because I know in the first one that's when he gets revenge for the dog. But then the second one, a guy comes with the marker, and then they both have the marker, and then it's like that guy puts a hit on him.
Man, and the first movie, I really thought it was just a simple mafia story where it's like when you're in with the mafia, it's hard to get out. But this is like when you're in, you're fucking in. This is like an intergalactic company where it's like you can't fucking escape.
It's honestly like everybody is aware, but nobody talks about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like why is this even a secret? Just do what the Purge does and make it
like one of the weirdest things is in 4. There's like fucking 18 fucking assassins against John Wick at like the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. And everybody's driving around in circles, and they're all just fighting
they're
in
a roundabout.
And nobody stops, does anything. They all just keep driving around in a fucking circle.
People are hitting assassins with their car. They're not stopping. It's just okay.
I'm like, what is this fucking world?
They have the strangest scene where John Wick falls down a flight of stairs for like 4 minutes. It's like almost a continuous shot of him just tumbling, and it's so like out of place and off tone. It's like you want to laugh like crazy. It's like, is this a comedy? I forgot it was a comedy. But yeah, John Wick is wild.
Comical amounts of stairs are funny.
Is it a cash grab though? Yes. We agree with you,
I think
Ian
after now anything is a cash grab.
Unless Ian McShane's involved, and then it's not.
He was in Death Race. We just watched that recently.
Ian McShane's a great actor. He played Odin in the Gods TV show. Amazon made it. Oh no, yeah, Amazon did make it. What's it called? That's where he plays
American Gods.
American Gods, where like everybody's a god. I like the one scene where everybody's
hitman.
Everybody believes a different version of Jesus. So they're at a party. There's like 10 Jesuses. They're all like, one's a Mexican Jesus, one's a black Jesus, one's a white Jesus. It's just this. Okay, I mean the idea with that show is like whatever you believe in becomes real. It's like the
So you're saying like we could just think about a god right now and you disappear?
Yeah, exactly.
That's scary.
It's like I don't know, like literally anything. Believe in the flying spaghetti monster and he'll come down. The world doesn't
real.
make any sense.
I don't care what you say. That motherfucker's real. The flying spaghetti
and Earth
monster.
is flat.
Wait,
There.
my tits are flat.
And her tits are flat. I said Earth is flat.
Okay.
Something more reason. No, I'm
I
kidding.
thought you were dissing me for a second. And your tits are flat. I'm like, damn, fuck. But okay, so I've embarked on a journey. I was like, I'm intrigued in the world of books, but I don't have the attention span to sit down and read.
Really?
So audiobooks. Welcome to the fray. Welcome into my life. The first book that I have tackled is American Psycho.
Yes.
I knew the movie. I wanted to see how it differed. And holy fuck. In 2 days, I listened to 11 hours of the book out of 16.
Yep.
When I attack something, I attack it like nobody else.
It sounds absurd from what you've told me so far.
There's the most intense graphic sex scenes. And I'm at work and there's people around and I just hear, and then I take out my cock. I'm just like,
So what the?
I'm like, the principal is staring right at me in the face here.
Having some guy describe it to you is strange.
Yeah, and also it's a guy doing a voice who puts on a female voice during the sex scenes. So he'll be like, I pull out my cock and thrust into her, and she's like, "Oh my god, Patrick!" And I'm like, "Fuck!"
I can just imagine the guy in the recording booth, like, "Oh, god, okay, we're at this part of the book."
Fucking good.
All
I'm just like, stop. And then there's totally explicit language, and I'm hearing racial slurs, and I'm just like, I can't be hearing this, but I need something to listen to.
So would you like? I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I listened to like the entire Thrawn trilogy, and some of their Maul shit, and Lord of the Rings. I ate that shit up. But some people can. So like, would you guys consider this reading? Because some people say, "Hey, I read this book." They actually listen to an audiobook. Does it matter? Like, what about terminology? What do you guys think?
I wouldn't say I read a book.
Because like, if you did read American Psycho, would you have a different experience?
Yes.
Really?
In which way? You pay more attention.
Yeah, you're more locked into the world.
Okay.
If you're reading it, you're more locked into the world.
So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because I am listening to somebody interpret the book their way.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was reading it, everything would be in my head where I would create these character voices.
Okay.
I would do this. So yes, there's a different level of immersion.
Do you read out loud or to yourself?
I don't read.
You're at work. You're at work. You're at work. You bust out a book and you start reading the sex scene to yourself out loud. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
He pulled his cock out and
And then she's like,
like your
"Oh
Bible."
fuck, daddy."
You do the voice.
you're doing the voice. Oh,
Like, oh god.
and
I don't
you
know.
just gather a huge audience.
I just call an assembly.
You guys ought to
I
hear
have
this.
something very important to say. Just sit down. She spread her pussy as his rock hard cock.
If you had the volume up loud, people are slightly hearing what's going on.
Oh, that's one of my
yeah.
that's one of my fears is like, is this too loud? Is my imagine if the AirPods weren't on, it's playing through my pocket.
I know that's the worst because like the quality, like they got a 3D sound thing on AirPods.
So into the sex scenes out loud.
No, I thought about that.
Sometimes I do a check where I take the AirPod out and it's like, okay,
I do that too.
It's
I'm
not
like, okay.
playing.
I'm new to
loud right
I'm
now.
new to AirPods, thanks to Christian, so I'm starting to deal with that.
Yeah.
What do you listen to? I'm new to everybody almost hearing the crazy shit I watch.
Have you ever played a song for like 20 minutes and it's playing on your phone, on your headphones? Like, what the fuck?
You know, yeah.
That's
Well,
embarrassing.
not 20 minutes.
No, I said 20 seconds.
You said minutes.
I'm not that brain dead.
20 minutes.
I'm not that brain dead. Holy fuck.
20 minutes.
You gotta be the dumbest person in the world. Thinking it was coming my ears the whole time.
Oh fuck. No, it's like imagine like 20 you're sitting there, it's going out your phone for like 20 fucking minutes. You don't notice. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I wanted to get in. Brandon just made us laugh. He's your brother, so this is my segue. My little brother made me laugh. My sister told this story. he's been venturing on YouTube, and he got into looking at expensive hotels.
Okay.
So he's just into it, and he's like, oh my, he's like, look at this, look how big the bed is. Look, they got like a whole basketball court in this one. And then he's like, my sister, whose nickname is Nerner, he looks at her and he calls her Nerner. That's like the kids' thing. And he's like, Nerner, can you take me to a $30,000 hotel? And she's like, no. Then he's like, okay, $100,000. And he's like, who's paying for it? Then he's like, well, you pay half.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, who's paying the other half? You? And he's like, no, you pay the other half.
Yeah. No, you pay the other half.
And then she's like, why do you even want to do this? And he's like, look, Nerner, there's one where there's this TV in the bathroom. And he's like, can you imagine that? Me watching WWE, you giving me a bath. None of this is for her. She's paying for the whole thing. She's giving him a bath.
You can pay both halves.
You pay both halves. And I get in the tub. You wash me while I watch my shows.
Could you imagine how great that would be?
How awesome that would fucking be.
But speaking of living fancy, there's a lot of people that aren't, that went to the shitty Willy Wonka land.
Yeah, Wonka land.
It's such a... people of...
all ages.
This all started with a photo that went online of a very sad Oompa Loompa in a meth lab. Well, what looked to be a meth lab. I'll show an image. That went viral. And she's become very popular now as well. But apparently, like, the entire script to this amusement park situation, this event, was written in AI. It was given extremely low budget. Everything was underfunded. And people are memeing the fuck out of a character called the Unknown, who just appears behind a mirror and scares the kids. And the sad Oompa Loompa was like rationing out jelly beans because she didn't have enough. It's just, it's so...
Okay, here, Brandon. There's the Oompa Loompa girl in front of her meth lab.
Yeah.
And it was in Ireland, I believe.
In fact, it was so bad. Oh, that explains her accent. I was trying to place it. It was so bad they called the cops. Like, it was everything was so trash. They're like, somebody there called the cops.
Yes. So they advertised it with AI art.
Yes.
To make it look more magical than it was. There's the guy who I heard him say stuff about it later, and he's like, it was like bullshit. I got hired as Willy Wonka, and I was like, I was very paid to do a job, and I did it. But it's like, who the hell is the Unknown?
I know.
And the Unknown, Brandon, is an evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls.
Literally, imagine. Oh yeah, the Unknown has to be created by AI as well. It just the entire script. It just says the Unknown.
What's the implications of an evil chocolate maker?
Yeah,
is he evil and makes chocolate? Is the chocolate he makes evil?
It looks like an evil. Like, it has the like curly hair, like Slash. Or Appetite for the Dead.
It's for us.
Yeah,
the Unknown.
But it's, I don't know. He's like a stocky, like wearing a leather jacket and shit. Is just the Unknown. He just comes out of a mirror and like goes boo, and then it goes back in the. But it's like the shittiest mirror. It's literally like if I grabbed like my monitor and went like this, behind them, boo.
Oh my god!
Like, I know, and the kids are like, "Oh my fuck!"
The kids probably looked behind the mirror, just saw him hiding there, like shoo.
Like, it would just make way more sense to just do stuff from the movie. Why are you doing this weird shit? I swear,
their budget must have been like $500 max.
They had some good props. If you actually looked at some of the props, they were all right.
Yeah.
But that's all they had.
They never painted
and they were
the
just
floor.
scattered.
Just, I don't know. It was like a giant empty warehouse of just the saddest shit ever. Did they release this trying to match it up with the Wonka movie that came out?
I'm pretty sure they did.
They're trying to like get in on that, which is weird because like, isn't this a licensed thing? How can they do this without?
The Oompa Loompa girl looks so fucking defeated.
I know, and like she tells stories where she mentioned that there was a lot of kids coming by and they ran out of supplies of that entire thing was supposed to make chocolate. It was not meth. But they ran out of that, so she had like a bag of jelly beans. She was giving like, I think, one per kid or two per kid.
Yeah, what I heard was it was one jelly bean and a quarter cup of lemonade.
Oh yeah, there was lemonade.
There was no chocolate at the chocolate factory.
Yeah, just jelly beans. Who's responsible for this in the sad Oompa Loompas?
I just can't believe you thought, okay, there's this beautiful story. You know what? AI. And then you read the script and you're like, The unknown.
The unknown would be
Lives in the
great.
walls.
Like, look at that. Empty. It's just
Mine.
an empty thing.
Force
And
mine.
they paid $45.
Wow, $45 to
But
get.
I think it was euros.
Oh God, it's the unknown.
It's the unknown.
It's the
It's
unknown.
Forrest.
Yeah, there he is. So scary. Look at the mirror he's hiding behind.
I can't really see.
That's the
When
unknown. See him?
Forrest isn't here, that's what we have to call him.
It's
He
just a
lives
guy in a
the
Halloween
walls.
mask. Like imagine like a silver mask. It's shiny, then a wig.
Black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Forrest isn't here. He's the unknown. He lives.
His
in the
mind was
walls.
empty.
Yeah, he's the
His mind was
unknown.
full today. He couldn't join us.
Yeah,
But
his
yeah,
mind
that
was
shit
too
is
full.
funny. And wow.
But speaking of scary occurrences,
Yes.
so I'm on the way home, and I don't know if I was beside a ghost semi because this thing's lights were unnatural. I'm going and I see like, wow, this fucking semi's got really weird lights. And then when I pass it, they turn them off, and then when I get behind it, they turn them back on. And I've never seen headlights like this. And then this was the image in my rearview mirror. This was the exact color of the lights.
Weird. What the fuck?
And all I see is that
A
behind
ghost
me.
semi.
Holy fuck.
I was like, I've never seen lights that color.
Weird.
They're like a weird yellow green.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck?
That's strange.
And then I never saw it turn off. And this is where I am today. I don't even know if I'm here. I might have died on that highway.
That island. You just
On
really
that
swap
island.
it up.
Blue lights are so blinding. You see blue lights? My God.
Green lights. I
no,
feel like
no,
that.
blue lights will distract you. I don't know what it is. Holy
Like certain
fuck.
lights. Yeah, honestly, I feel like distraction is a valid argument for stuff like that being illegal. Like if you're driving on a highway, it's speeding down, and somebody has like pink lights.
Someone had two
You're gonna be like,
flashlights.
what the fuck? What's going on?
Someone had two flashlights in front of
You're
their
gonna
car.
be
It's like
doing
two
donuts.
big flashlights. So like that's pretty poor.
So they had somebody on their trunk just beaming on flashlights.
They had two people on
Yeah, just taped down.
I like the talk you move the mic away from you.
Yeah, you put the-
Oh, fuck.
that. So one last
What
thing
are
I've
you
got
saying,
prepared
last thing?
is that I watched Dune 1 and 2 this week as well. A big movie week. I get it now. I get why people like Dune. Dune 1.
Is it because of the sand
fantastic.
dunes?
Yeah, they eat the sand. You guys
they?
had no. But you guys don't watch it, actually.
Can you
So,
imagine if we could
yes.
convert sand into food?
Ooh, it'd be a lot of food out there.
Imagine if we could eat sand.
Would you?
So, yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course.
With scorpions, juice in there.
What am I trying to say?
Why are you bringing up the Brendan? Can we just talk about how juicy scorpions are?
Yeah,
for a
Scorpions,
second?
Just for a brief
scorpions
sec.
juice would be. I don't mean juice like that. I mean like the germs.
Well, I didn't think you meant it's cum. I didn't think you were talking about scorpion cum.
Would you crack open a scorpion like Dwayne Johnson did?
Did
Did
he?
he eat one?
Yeah, and I
In real
think
life?
it was a real scorpion,
Or was it
actually.
in Scorpion King?
Scorpion King movie. Nom nom
He
nom.
probably didn't eat a real scorpion.
Yeah, I went.
Wasn't it poisonous?
They couldn't get him away from
Aren't
it.
those poisonous though?
But
No,
yeah,
there's
so
scorpions you can
Dune
eat.
2, good movie. Go out and watch it. It's probably gonna make a bill again. I don't. Whatever.
Night Swim, we gotta
But,
watch
like,
that.
overall. all I want to say about Dune is that it gets wild. The spoiler fingers. The main character Paul becomes like a messiah. and
Wait.
yeah, his name's Paul.
His fucking name is Paul.
I know, and it's like his mom's named Jessica, and it's like in this sci-fi world, everybody's like, "This is most sci-fi shit ever." Everybody's named like Leto and Tarkin. This guy's named Paul. I was like, okay,
Okay.
weird,
Fucking Paul.
but
Oh, he stands out like a sore thumb. Fuck, Paul.
I know that's probably why he's so famous.
Yeah, so
He becomes his.
our main guy, fucking Kyle here, is gonna save the world. He's gonna. We got fucking Kyle and fucking Trevor, and they're going to beat fucking Lotto.
So in the story after this, which I think is called Dune Messiah, actually it's just after that even, his son, who they named Leto, after his father, he Paul disappears and it's unexplained as to why. He like goes off in the desert. He's like blind and it's like customs or whatever. But his son becomes emperor, and immediately he starts something happens to him where he starts transforming slowly into a worm. You know those giant dune worms are. So it's like he starts fusing into that, and he becomes an emperor that lives over like 4,000 years, and that's where this imagery comes from. Paul's son Leto, Worm Man.
Wait, I said the rapper Lotto.
Yeah, so it's like, this is fucking wild. And that's not even the wildest thing, him looking like a fucking worm. It's that Jason Momoa's character,
Jason Momoa.
He plays a character called Duncan in the first movie. Spoilers, he dies. But in this one, this worm emperor keeps bringing him back to life over and over and over just for like companionship. And Duncan's like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? Like, he keeps waking up and it's like, what? It's been 2,000 years. I died that long ago. What the fuck?
So wait, does he let him die for a bit?
No, he like lives out and he kind of remembers who he was. And then he lives his lifespan and then he dies. And then he like produces another, like they call him golems or something. Basically. And it's like,
and Paul.
Strange. Like this guy's a tyrant. It's really cool. Good sci-fi lore.
You should watch the sequel.
I like it.
That's
personally.
like...
Oh, I did, yeah.
No, you should watch the sequel, Night Swim.
Nights Come?
No, the sequel, Night Swim.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that the sequel?
It is.
Because it just is. Why isn't
I like
it
how
possible?
where this podcast goes. Immediately, we should watch that Night Swim. Night Come? I just need to know for a second. You didn't say Night Come on this podcast.
Is that what you said?
It had to be Night Come.
I kind of want to watch Night Swim just because it's probably stupid. That evil swimming
pool, like you, like it's so weird. It's like a haunted VR headset. Like you could just haunt anything in this house.
You know that there was a short story in a haunted VR headset where somebody puts it on and it's like, oh, it's a horror movie. And then they take it off, but they're still in
that world.
It's like, oh my god, I'm in the world now.
That was like in VHS 2 where there's that story where the guy has like the eye. He gets the camera eye.
Right.
And then it's like you can see the dead.
Whenever I hear of VHS, I just think of that somebody has a video camcorder. Then she like lets a girl into his house, and then there's like an old man standing outside on the porch, and it's like, oh, that's my uncle. We got to make out, and start making on the couch. And it's like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah,
there was some intense sex scenes in that for whatever reason.
And we're just a couple of guys outside in the backyard listening to this. Watching. Listening sounds stranger. We're just around the campfire, and listening intently to this
boys, I think we should put on some tunes. No, I got something better. There was this deadly sex scene in VHS. We need to listen to it, boys.
You just hear that like intensely on my AirPods. They're like, what are you listening to?
No, they're on Brandon's, but it's actually his phone. It's been playing for 20 minutes.
Nobody's questioned it until like...
Did you guys ever watch Free Willy?
No. Did they end up freeing him? You know what? All I remember is that there's like some kind of dolphin that escapes, captured. And somebody that's looking at it's like, whoa, it like slaps him in the face. Is that a parody or is that actually okay?
That was in the fucking movie.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a point where it's like all fucking ethereal and the fucking dolphin jumps over him. It's like the classic, yeah. The fucking dolphin jumps and is just whatever.
I see.
But no, I Free Willy, there's those movies that were in the 90s that were just strange, like Free Willy and Babe. Did you ever watch Babe, Pig in the City?
No. I've heard about that.
That started something amongst me and my family, and it was the farmer. Something. Whenever, like, he didn't give the animals names, but whenever he saw Babe, like, that was his name, he would always be, hey, pig. So then we started calling each other that. So whenever we see each other in the next room, hey, pig.
Hey, pig. Babe.
Hey, pig. And, so there's Babe, Pig in the City. There is Free Willy. And there's also, like, a weird point where we're like, we have to make the animals play sports. There was one where we had a monkey playing sports. We had fucking Air Bud.
What's the point of that movie? What's Babe about?
Babe?
Yeah. Like what's the basic rundown? Is it like saving the pig?
I think it's saving the farm.
Is it like Animal Farm? No.
I don't know. All I remember, I think it was like, I don't know. This might be the right movie. It's been a while since I watched Babe, but I even remember that Babe had a friend that was a horse.
Okay.
And I think the horse gets shipped off to the glue factory.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there's a scene where like the horse is being carted away and Babe's like chasing it. And
I
just
sort of
like,
remember who the hell are these assholes that decide to make movies like this? It's like with Charlotte's Web. Everything is all nice and then Charlotte dies and it's like, what the fuck?
I seen that movie.
Where do babies live on?
Yeah, but they're disgusting spider babies. There's a spider sack and it's like, ugh. What the fuck? You want me to take care of this shit? Like, listen, if it's at the end of the movie and the thing opens, a bunch of spiders crawling around, run. Like, that's not going to be a happy.
Yeah,
ending.
I'm not sticking around for that. I'd be fucking scared.
Oh
But
yeah,
have cute
they
little
start
voices.
flying away on like some spiders can like fly with the wind. Right?
You watch
Use
that
the
movie?
Didn't
web.
they like get on dandelions or something?
I think there's a phenomenon where spiders use their like lightweight silk and they can just kind of float. Listen,
Okay,
that's the
don't
thing
tell
though.
me
It's
that.
like
I don't want any part
that's
of
the
that.
thing. It's like you can see the shine of the silky web. So if I saw a field of the shiny webs, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna scream.
You
No,
scared of
I'm gonna run.
spiders? Scared of spiders?
I don't like spiders
Listen,
at
if
all.
there's like
Really?
if I fell into a vat of spiders,
I'm not scared of spiders at all. So
Could
weird.
you fall into a vat of spiders?
Yeah,
That's how Spider-Man happened.
I'm not scared of spiders at all.
What if they crawl inside you though?
Alexi's looking at me like he has spiders in his pocket.
Like, what?
I just walked in here. Brandon, is that
Oh,
a
yeah.
spider in your pocket or are you happy?
It's just like, oh, he's giving me that look again. The look of spiders in my pockets. It's like,
The
what?
next podcast, I'm not in it because I'm scared of Alexi.
He's looking at me like I've got a spider friend over there. It's like,
Like
what?
just throws 20
I'm
spiders.
looking at
That's a big leap.
at me like I got you got spiders.
That's a big leap in logic there.
Spiders.
Like just chuck spiders at me.
But like Bridge to Terabithia,
Also a sad movie.
that movie was fucked. I think that movie destroyed me as a kid.
What movie?
Bridge to Terabithia. We
Terabithia.
watched it usually in school, or I
We read
watched
the
it first
book
in school.
and then we were like, okay, we'll read the fucking. Well, we'll watch them. I don't remember.
Mice and Men I watched in school.
Well, we
now,
watched the movie in school and it was really funny. I think I told this. My dad illegally downloaded.
Yeah.
She was like, "Does anybody have the movie?" And I was like, "Oh, I think we can get it." And then she's
Okay.
like, "Oh, cool." And then I bring it downloaded to school.
Oh yeah.
They
The
weren't too
saddest
happy
movie.
with me.
It's just like your friend dies and you're gonna go out in the woods and pretend she's alive.
Yeah.
And do your imaginary story.
Yeah, he makes
It's like-
friends with this girl, and they're just like great friends, hit it off, and then fucking they go. She goes into the woods one day to play without him, and they had to like
Yeah.
swing on this old rope over this ditch to like get to where they were, their magical land. But when she swung, the rope broke, and she broke her neck and died.
Broke her neck and
And then-
drowned it or something. Was it over a river?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
she fell, broke her
But
neck,
yeah,
and
that's-
drowned.
Oh.
I remember I think it was off screen. I don't know if they showed it.
They definitely didn't fucking.
Because I just remember a
The
jump
girl
cut.
was like 10 years old, and it was a movie for children.
Yeah. That's a movie for kids.
I was fucked up when they showed that graphic death scene.
Watch Narnia instead.
No, I
That's
watched
a nice
Mice and Men in
movie.
high school. They showed that in high school.
Yeah.
Ratatouille?
No, Mice and Men.
Watch Ratatouille. Watch Narnia. Those are good movies. Don't
Lion
watch.
King starts sad.
That's true.
The
But
Lamb, the Lamb Before Time is
it
pretty
ends-
sad. for him.
It's pretty.
Christian,
Land
yeah.
Before Time does get sad.
Yeah.
Oh, does Christian
Oh, yeah.
get sad?
I don't
What?
get sad watching it.
What?
The Lamb Before Time.
Yeah, no, I remember.
The ending.
Was there an ending?
The movie's still going.
I remember it as a
Was there
TV
an
show for
ending?
some reason. What the hell's the movie about?
It's the longest movie
haven't
of all
watched it?
time.
I just remember it starts with the mother dying, and what's his name? His name's like Land, like the little fucking T-Rex looking guy with the long neck. What's his name? Brontosaurus.
No, it doesn't. His name was Littlefoot.
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 I knew he had like. No, I knew it had a name based on something. I guess he had tiny feet.
What's his name? Rough Terrain.
Rough terrain. And it's
There was
Triceratops.
Littlefoot.
What's the little dinosaur? Like fucking
Petrie.
Petrie.
Wait, which one? The girl or the boy?
No, like the little tiny ass one that would.
Like the.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
there
think
was
it
a
was-
little.
I
There
think
was
it
a
was
little pterodactyl.
Okay.
That's Petrie.
Oh no. It
then
was.
there was Ducky.
Ducky. That's the name.
Have you ever heard the story about what happened to little Ducky?
No.
The voice actress for Ducky,
Oh, what happened?
when she was like 9 or maybe like 8 or 9, her dad was jealous of her fame and blew her away with a shotgun.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Like that's pretty much like when I listen to the PT opening, that's pretty much what I hear.
Oh yeah.
Because I think he murdered
I
like most
see.
of his family. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
fucked. Like holy
fucked.
shit. Like, and she was just.
That is just fucked because it's. Yeah, I don't know.
But that's
Just fucked in general, man.
like a lot of people in Hollywood were taken by their family. Like, was it Marvin Didn't Marvin Gaye's dad kill him or somebody or
his dad killed him. His dad killed Marvin Gaye.
His dad killed Marvin Gaye.
It was a circle dinosaur.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's dad killed him.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Triceratops?
No, we're talking about the singer Marvin Gaye.
No, Brandon said who's the circle dinosaur?
And Land for Time, the circle head.
Yeah, though.
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah.
Yeah.
I knew that, Sarah.
Okay.
She's the only one with a normal name.
Yeah, that's very true. Everybody else.
Marvin Gaye was killed by his dad. Was he the circle dinosaur?
We're talking about Land Before Time, right?
Yeah, and we talked to
yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, and there was like our movies were definitely darker.
No movies broke me as a kid though.
I know.
Like crying wise?
Yeah, like her crying.
Like Fox and the Hound, also another sad movie. I don't know why. I guess Lion King. It did never bother me about Mufasa falling. That's just like something. I don't know. No, I guess it was still sad when. You know what? The saddest part of that entire movie was Simba saying "Get up" to Mufasa as he laid there. That was sad. Everything else is fucking hilarious about it.
Everything else is hilarious.
But no, it was really dark though. Like I don't think a movie like that will ever exist again. This is part 2, so the other one.
We're back in the dark Disney shit.
Scar saying like "run" to like his nephew, and then like he like looks to hyenas and he's like "kill him," and then they start running at him. It's like holy fuck, it's wild.
Yeah, and that was the best part. Is like that's the wild, baby. It's kill or be killed.
And Scar was just a menace. Maybe we'll learn why in the next Taka. Like we're gonna learn. We're gonna find out why. But yeah, it's fucking wild. And like Simba ends up killing him. Actually, no, he gets torn apart by hyenas at the end. Scar, because Simba just throws him down there.
Speaking of
super hungry,
are you?
I know.
No, they are.
What?
I know.
The hyena.
The way you said it.
What came first, Metal Gear or 98? When did Lion King come out?
94.
When
I thought you were trying to tell us a different date. When did it come out?
94.
No, because like I was playing it this morning, but it's like fucking Metal Gear Solid, right? One of my favorite things is Liquid and his over the top fucking calling Snake brother all the time.
Brother.
Hello, dear brother. And it's like, fuck, I love that every time.
Dear brother.
It was me, dear brother.
He really
like,
challenged Loki. Actually, Loki did that a lot in Marvel. Yeah. He brothered all over the place.
He brothered all over the place. Remember when Loki came in and started spraying his brothers?
Spraying his brothers. You're creating lore. How many brothers does he have?
He started spraying brothers all over the place. That's what you do when you come over.
You know what's crazy, which I never knew? Hayden Christensen was the one that came up with the idea to use red eyes in the episode 3.
Oh, nice.
Anakin would not have had that otherwise.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like that also explains why Count Dooku never had red eyes, even though he was Sith.
Yeah.
And like nobody except Maul. Maul had it because you could argue that's because of species. Other than that,
oh hey, we're not going there.
Yeah, like
racist bullshit.
Let's not talk. Yeah, he's a Zarbin. Is that as a species? I don't know.
Oh, holy! Now you're just racially profiling them. What is this?
They're all evil.
You're never going to that universe.
But yeah, so that's fucking wild. Good job, Hayden Christensen. You look like a badass when you're turning evil, killing his kids.
Yeah, no kidding. Like my favorite scene ever.
I'll leave that in.
My favorite scene.
My favorite scene.
It is my favorite scene.
You get those kids.
When Obi-Wan
He's the one who would petition to have the death scene in Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah, I created the petition
That's
to
still
allow
a big
that.
Jump. Like,
okay, the girl had to take Bridge to Terabithia.
No, I know she swung. She didn't make the jump. The Anakin, like, just suddenly doing that to the Jedi Temple,
she took
like
a leap
that's
of
out
faith
of nowhere.
and faith ran out.
Yeah, fucking wild.
This wasn't part of the script.
That's crazy.
We're going off script.
I still think Anakin's turn was too fast.
It's really sad though, but when the jokes are there.
Yeah, no, it's
Hayden, what are you doing?
Yeah, Hayden. Yeah, Hayden's just going wild.
Is that a repressed memory of yours? Brandon's having flashbacks.
I just think Hayden went wild
why
on
did
set.
Hayden do it? The little kids just break.
No,
he just starts beating the shit
Yeah,
out of
talk
them.
about
It
if it
just
wasn't.
goes wild, and George is like, wait, this is gold. We can use this.
Yeah, no kidding. He's like, yeah, this is gold, guys.
Yeah, that's wild though. That's like something was wrong with Anakin from the beginning. Like you can't just make that jump. I think we did like.
I will say to
episode
show
2
that your
there.
character is evil. The first thing that you really show is to massacre a group of children.
Something I never got until like I watched the movie again is like he really did think that Obi-Wan was cheating. I was saying on him.
Oh, on Padme?
With Padme. Cheating on him with Padme. With Obi-Wan. But it doesn't help that like when it seems like Obi-Wan like Padme is like being not agreeing with him. He looks at the ship and Obi-Wan walks down the stairs and goes like this. Like he just did a good fucking job. And Anakin's like,
Yeah.
is that why?
That's why I got so triggered.
Are you with him? He really went off the deep end because he was choking her next. So, I don't know.
Yeah, what if they were into that?
And she's like, my birthday, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I love that scene so much.
Anakin, it's my birthday. How could you do this? How did you murder the kid?
Did you murder the kids on my birthday? If Obi-Wan gave out a Valentine, what would it say?
I don't know. What's the thing? Oh, Obi-Wan doesn't. Hello there.
Hello
What
there,
else did he say?
I would think like, be my Obi-Wan.
Oh,
Be my only one.
brother.
Be my Obi-Wan.
Anakin, stop. So uncivilized. I don't know. That works.
Obi-Wan, the show opens. Hello there.
Hello there.
When you see his chest, he's walking down like this. Oh no, wait. Does it only show his chest?
Wait, what are you talking about his chest?
No, like does it only show his chest, not his head when he pops like this, down like that in the ship?
I think it shows his whole body.
Okay, why am I thinking it shows only his chest and his legs? What the fuck's wrong with me?
Wait, why would they only
the
show
fuck?
his chest
I thought
and his
for some
legs?
reason I was thinking about the scene. Like they don't show his head; they show this, like this body and his feet. Never mind.
Never armored him up.
Describing.
That'd be strange. No, like they show his whole body except his head. That's what I was thinking the whole time you were talking about that scene. Like, that makes no sense. That'd be
When
weird.
he showed up, that's all you were looking at was his body.
No pants. Yeah. So we did
He's wearing like boxers.
we
like
did a
this.
watch party for Dead Zone last night.
We did. We
And
watched Dead Zone.
that inspired Madam Web. No, it didn't. It inspired a lot of things. Madam Web, bunch of parodies. Good movie. What were they priming nukes at the end, or what was that? Was that just bombs?
Yes, what it was that he touched that senator's hand.
Yeah.
Then he saw that the senator was eventually going to become president,
Mhm.
and then that he was going to create nuclear fallout.
Ah.
So then he's stuck with the thing. What do I do? And then he realized he has to kill the guy.
That's yeah. Like that's a way to take it. I would have liked if it became more like he's just helping solving crimes, and maybe somehow tie that in. But
You know what?
they
I
really-
think that's what the TV show's about.
they really spun it. Oh, really? So that maybe I like the TV show.
There's a Dead Zone TV show, I'm pretty sure.
Because instead they're like they do ask big questions of whether or not like, okay, if you went back in time, would you kill baby Hitler? Just, like War Machine ringing.
You watched Dead Zone?
And yeah, last night I posted in the Discord.
It's from the 80s.
Yeah, 84.
Oh, I should have watched that. Damn.
Yeah,
Christopher
Christopher Walken
Walken,
acting his ass off.
Oh, should have watched it.
And he, oddly enough, he talks about Sleepy Hollow, even though like later he becomes Headless Horseman, canonically, of course.
Canonically.
Yeah, I like to think
in the canon,
canonically.
he is that. I just hated.
I hate this
I'm
movie.
just so into this right now. No, I just hated that in the Headless Horseman movie, he like hissed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Did
I think it was like.
oh yeah.
This
I know,
is not
like,
even
I don't-
intimidating.
I know. Like people gotta stop hissing.
They gave him like no dialogue. Like he might say something near the end where when he gets his head back. When he gets his head. but
The only time he speaks, oh fuck.
wait, what the fuck
There
am
we
I
go.
saying? He doesn't have a fucking head. He has no dialogue.
He does have a head sometimes.
He gets the head at one
Yeah,
point.
there's a flashback where he's like
Yeah,
where
but at
he's
the end of the movie, he gets his
yeah,
head
I know
back.
that's. But I was like, he has no dialogue in the movie. He's a headless horseman. Of course, he has no fucking dialogue in the movie. But there's a flashback where he could have been saying stuff. He was just kind of hissing. He has like sharp
Did
teeth.
he carry a pumpkin?
Yeah.
I swear he threw
No. The
pumpkins at
Simpsons,
people.
right?
Or is that just Simpsons?
You're talking about the
I
Simpsons.
don't know.
The Simpsons, he threw a pumpkin, I think.
He threw a pumpkin.
Oh no!
I like that he just got like unlimited supply of
He's
supernatural
literally the
pumpkins.
hobgoblin. It's the
Hobgoblin on the.
No, a great scene from that is like it's the classic. He's riding the horse down like a path, and like, there's like a senator or some shit right there. And he just swings a sword, head just flops off, grabs it, throws it in a bag. You know, I think he throws heads.
He throws heads.
Yeah, he threw a head at somebody at some point.
Yeah.
And yeah, the good movie. We didn't watch Sleepy Hollow last night, but there's not much to say about Dead Zone.
Ichabod Crane.
Who's that?
Ichabod Crane.
Is it? Who the fuck is that?
That's Johnny Depp's character in fucking Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, so Johnny Depp did a pretty good job being a strange person in that movie.
Yeah, that was the point where Tim Burton hired Johnny Depp and everything.
He really liked the. I mean, it's good lead. Honestly, kind of carried a lot of the movie.
Remember
in the
the movie
beginning.
Secret Window?
Oh, that's a good movie.
What's that? What's that
The
about?
movie where Johnny Depp's a murderer, but he doesn't know it.
He has that blonde hair, streak hair,
Oh,
Wait, just
glasses on.
yes.
yeah.
I
It
remember
was one of
the
his hotter
poster.
looks.
The Ninth Gate is my favorite Johnny movie. I think the
You
Ninth
know they
Gate.
used to call my ass the gates.
The Ninth Gate.
You want to know why?
No, like the Ninth Gate is amazing. My God.
I'll tell you why. I'll elaborate. So before my mom had this LG Shine. Okay, it was like a flip phone.
Okay.
And I mooned my sister, and she took a picture, and they put it as inverted.
Okay.
So my body was dark, but the crack of my ass was really bright.
The gate.
So they called it the gate.
It's like that, the Heaven Gate.
It looked like the gate.
Heavenly Gate.
The gates to heaven. Oh wait,
That's
I
a
can't say the gates to heaven.
You can't say that.
Oh, that's just your opinion.
It really sounds like I'm enticing somebody to
That's-
fuck my ass.
That's the Ninth Gate for you. Yeah.
So if anybody wants to get in heaven, you have to enter my ass.
That's what the movie's all about, Johnny Depp. Then he's trying to discover what it is. In the end,
what's
it's
the
someone's
gates?
ass.
He brings the image in Photoshop. He hits invert and it goes back to normal. He's just, wait a second.
He's trying to figure out what the Ninth Gate is, and all of a sudden, in the end, it's a big ass. He finds out what it is.
That's
He
how
goes to someone's mansion, and someone's bending over. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Remember the movie Invisible Man? Is that what it's
yeah.
Wait,
called?
did somebody enter somebody's ass in that movie?
Yeah. Kevin
Or do
Bacon.
you mean Hollow Man?
Kevin Bacon, Hollow Man, not Invisible Man.
Hollow Man?
Hollow Man. You know what? I like the movie because Kevin Bacon he's kind of an asshole a little bit, but he's kind of like he's a good person. But once he gets the power to become invisible, or just kind of stays invisible, drives him crazy, and he becomes a fucking psycho where he starts killing people and stuff.
Is that kind of like Invisible Man?
The Invisible Man takes itself way more seriously, and it focuses more on trauma with like an abusive boyfriend. It's more like, oh, I'm getting hurt, and I swear that guy over there is hurting me, and then everybody else in the room looks at it, and there's no one there. That's the entire movie of Invisible Man. It's like, but nobody believes her because the guy's invisible. There is a great scene in the hallway where somebody, like a cop, like shoots his gun, it actually hits him, and his suit kind of goes like for the first time. It's like, holy fuck, this is really high tech actually. And then he starts killing he kills like 10 police officers in a hallway.
Like that for a second, you didn't think that invisibleness was high tech.
No, it's like his suit is like Iron Man level. It's like, it's crazy how it's like they try to juggle this very personal story about an abusive boyfriend with how the fuck did this guy make this suit? It's insane. It's just like a revolutionary technology. And
He made it like Clinton Beck.
he starts going crazy, and there's cops, they can't see him. There's
wow.
Good scene. Overall, pretty good movie.
I need people to stop pretending that Spider-Man Far From Home wasn't good.
Yeah, with the Electro.
Really? I loved it.
With Mysterio. Yeah, good movie.
Because I have no idea what people knew Mysterio as, but that was exactly what Mysterio always was.
Yeah.
He was a special effects guy.
The only
used
difference
special
is that
effects.
he did it with everybody else that Iron Man also fucked over, which is like, that's a good callback that they all work together. Because this guy from Iron Man 1 actually got pissed off at Tony and joined Mysterio, Quentin Beck.
And that was always the thing, is that he wasn't powerful. It was always smoke and mirrors. And they did that perfectly.
It's funny how, I guess that wasn't actually Nick Fury, but they did just off the bat believe him when he told the story of like, I'm from a different dimension and these water and earth elementals are going to come here and wreak havoc. I got to help you guys. So He would play a really good superhero, but I guess, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, and Jake Gyllenhaal crushed it.
I've only seen the movie once.
You can tell he was having fucking fun on that set.
Yeah, he did crush it. Good shit.
This is the dirtiest movie you've seen in theaters. I've ever seen in theaters.
Like unintentional, well, not like purposeful, but like
it's got to be a horror movie.
I would say
you're
Rob
surprised.
Zombie Halloween 2. I saw it when I was 11 years old.
Honestly, like, yeah, horror movie. Like,
I'll say Rob.
I want to say VHS because I didn't.
Well, we
expect
didn't watch that in
it.
theaters.
Yeah, I guess in theaters. Halloween 2. All right, that's not bad.
I don't think I saw that one in theaters. What's the movie? If there's a movie that you remember that like had a bunch of sex scenes that you watched with your parents? I remember me and my sister watched The Room and we laughed our asses off.
Yeah,
All those crazy sex scenes, and they all had the weirdest music. There was one where the woman was just going like, "Be my rose, be my rose, be my rose, be my rose," and they're just having sex. The sex scenes were so funny too because they were like porno level, and they would always start like people arguing. Then all of a sudden you'd hear like, "Psh," and then the music would kick in, and the people would just be fucking, and it's like, no, stop. You guys should watch that movie with your parents.
The Room.
Also, if anybody can see behind Christian, oh yeah, they can. Right above his head is this great cat bed with his cat hanging up there. Christian installed that himself, and it's the most level thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's so level. I was too lazy to set up any kind. I don't have the bubble.
One of the funniest things that happened here was there was a point where Christian has this little handheld vacuum down here, and I was using it to clean up. And I started doing a joke where every time he walked into the room, I had the vacuum on my cock. And I was going, oh.
And Christian, he kept walking back in inside the room, in and out.
Yeah, no, I was coming down from like upstairs, and then I hear the vacuum. So what the fuck? Happened like 3 times.
But the funniest thing was when I was like, okay, I'm going to head out. And then Christian did a double take because he thought I had the vacuum. He thought I was taking it home
After
with me.
we recorded the podcast, you have the bag, and I was like, what? You have my vacuum in there. It's like, oh god, it was real.
He liked it too.
I'm gonna borrow this for a week. I'll bring it back.
I'll bring it back clean, I swear. Yeah, Christian, I've already used it.
Oh my god,
up.
I gotta stop saying like that.
I get it home, it's got a girl's name written on it. Gina.
I'm waiting on Hideo Kojima's new game.
Oh, he watched Madam Web.
Who Forrest?
What did he think about it? He gives like 1-sentence reviews. There's a list of all the movies that he's watched and did that for.
And he did Madam Web.
What did he say for that?
He just said,
I don't remember. It was like,
he said Madam Web was a movie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he put Madam Web in quotations.
I see. He's always nice at the very least.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to trash anything. But did you see the way that he described Moon Knight? He was like,
I read it. I forgot what it was.
It was pretty much. He went way too hard. He was like, I never thought I would experience watching a movie where, like, pretty much Oscar Isaac is a pathetic piece of shit loser. Like, it wasn't that intense, but it was he was like unattractive, gross.
He was
Holy fuck.
He was talking about the Steven persona, which takes up like half of the series, and then Mark takes over. He's a badass, but like, yeah, he does like a lighter voice. He's like, he sounds very pathetic. So I get what he's saying, but yeah, I don't know.
I know, but it was a little bit too hard. I never imagined Oscar Isaac as an unattractive loser.
Maybe
and I believed it.
I think the show could have been a little different, tweaked a little bit more tweaking.
More tweaking.
More tweaking.
What? No, with this.
That's what I did last week.
Okay, everybody, that's the end for this week. Thank you for coming. And yeah, as always, I'm Big Budge. Beside me is
Bobbity188.
That's right.
Yeah,
on
I'm
Twitch.
John Odds on Twitch as well, on YouTube as well. There's Fields Apart on TikTok. We got the fucking Empty Minds 4B on TikTok as well.
And we can find you on.
Yeah, where can we find you? I can't use any footage there. There's no camera over there. But yeah, you can find Forrest at Appetite for the Dead on Twitch, and he's Movie Idol.
He's old, right. He's old footage, Christian. Old footage.
Okay, so what's your guys' thoughts on energy drinks?
They're good. I don't care if they'll kill me. I'll drink them.
I don't drink them
How
nowadays.
much do you want?
I wish they weren't as expensive.
Yeah, I don't drink them.
It's absurd.
I don't drink them nowadays. I used to all the time when I was a
I
teenager.
don't really drink them
They're
that
like
much.
$12
There was
for
one I
4?
liked that was like a black cherry rockstar.
My favorite ones.
Okay.
A Red Rain. Oh,
Yeah, those are cheap, but also like tasted pretty good.
Yeah, those are cheap. You
There's a
would like
scene
them.
in that airport movie with Tom Hanks where he lives in the airport, where he buys he scrounges together like 75 cents. He buys a hamburger, 75 fucking cents. How is that possible?
You're just hungry.
Why isn't it possible? Yeah,
Just
but it's
like,
crazy. Like
we
the
get burgers?
inflation, the prices. Fuck, you can get a cheeseburger.